Mysteries. I wonder what wind brings the next line in, if a vaporous star can vacate its ore, the centrifugal core moving at light speed, then faster, with questions alive at its center, spins toward an answer that exits and equally enters. I joggle the realm where invisibles dream figures on which to reflect, the means to connect, light that deflects off forms that are present and solid, as if that might make them alive, come up from the dead, who exit before they arrive. Then comes the music, that linguistic relic, echoes in niches, entombed by a thing. Orpheus is singing to a vague listening, the reaches of roots in the ear, a subliminal passage, a maze, where shades disappear, is witness to sorrowed love, lost to a gaze. The low embers light, a passage to twilight, and dusk dawns before night opens her door, and sky's dark reservoir drinks in the vast sum of light. As day rides away to the other side, deep comes the night, until dawn and the gloaming collide. I awoke to awaken the sea and the sun, then moved from the self far away, not to avoid it. Anyway, it comes as it may, when the sea rides the sun in a light that it sees as it watches reflections, blind to the white clouds that blur the eyes at inception. Experience grows in a life that is lived with enough of love to stop the tide's roll or relinquish control, as we tremble in utter abandon in reveries of night light and suns on the seas, of phosphor anemones that ride the waves into a stiff windward breeze. If the breezes appear at the edge of the ear, then drift inward toward the notes in a word before it occurred, before the first sound made a universe, then the peace I release and the calm I disperse is light-like, a candescent peace. As empty as light or as rich as night, streaming with silver stars, riding a river formed from a whir, beauty comes close to the shudders of chaos. Creation is gravity drawing in matter, presence propounds in a radiant clarity. I must speak of these worlds with muted words that sleep on the screen in a voice unseen, heard in the aural zones textured with starlight and sunlight. I welcome the bluebirds come to attune, the feathered, the bright, the sundial that shadows midnight at noon. The waves reappear in the ear's inner ear and disappear when the words start to listen to moments now then that echo the center of sound from the midst of the mists that cloud the surrounds until they dissemble and vanish. Mysteries question the art of conception, how from nothing comes elements singing things they are thinking, how music rounds into the note that travels the waves of ascension to places remote. The rhapsodist's ear, the vision arisen